Welcome, Sam. Just a quick video, just to kind of speak about how it's been working together, kind of what we've achieved together. But also, I want to start with asking you, how does it feel working with us?
It feels great, to be honest. It feels like just I'm working with my friends because at this point we're just friends, we joke and everything. So the environment has been great, but in a way that also like you kind of hold me accountable, and I really like that. But in a way where it's like a way mates would hold each other accountable, but you help me make money pretty much, which is quite cool. So I've loved working with you pretty much. It's been good. Yeah.
Nice, good to hear. What do you feel like we've helped you achieve? Like this kind of partnership, us working together, what do you feel like this has brought to the world that otherwise may have not been there?
So I'm very much focused on just the creative side of things, and I kind of neglect the business side and how I can actually just make more money. And you guys kind of have that source that I don't have, which has helped me. So from a technical aspect, we've added a load of money because you just know how shit works that I just don't know pretty much, and I can just leave that to you and feel safe in your hands with that. Um, but then the other side of it is the fact that if you weren't there helping me with ideas, what we're going to launch and everything, like half the stuff that I have launched right now just wouldn't exist. Like even back ages ago, working with Seth on the original course that we made, and then now we've got this whole marketplace coming up. Like the idea is always sort of there for me, but I almost need that push to have you guys hype me up and then be there to fucking implement and help me build this stuff and have the same vision that I do. It's like we're very aligned on what we're building. We both get kind of giddy when like we like all have the same vision. We know what we're gonna make, and it's really cool. Yeah, it's really helped.
It's giving the most bot question I ever asked in my life. Um,
I'll give you a bot answer as well then.
cool. If you've almost already answered this, but almost if you weren't working with us and we almost didn't have that WhatsApp channel or we weren't hopping on calls every once in a while, what do you think the biggest issue you would face would be? Like almost the biggest struggle you'd had if you didn't have us to take the mick out of you and everything.
I kind of feel like the confidence in myself to act on the things I want to do. I feel like accountability is a massive thing, and also knowing that working with other people, you almost have an obligation to yourself to do more and to work harder, and it gives you people that can hold you to that standard, and that's really helped me. So overall, I'd say the confidence, knowing that almost anything that like we want to work towards, we'll do it, and I have um no doubt in that. And I think probably that's something I've developed over like the last 6 months, having like started making considerable money with my creative business. And you guys have really helped me with that.
What would you say to like Sam, let's say like a year ago? Sam, how many followers did you have a year ago? It was like 50, 60K?
This time last year,
Yeah?
it would have been 11K.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go to when that kind of like, well, yeah, around a year ago. It doesn't really matter. But you had a following. You were a creator still. You were making some money, but you knew that you wanted 20x the following. Let's say 20x the income as well. From that year now, what would you go and tell him and be like, yo, go and do this thing? Like,
Just actually just do stuff, mate. Just stop just prancing around doing this, to be honest. Hmm. I kind of tell him that anything that he wants to make or monetize, if he knows that he has value, which he obviously does, then just go and fucking do it, to be honest. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing in your way here except for yourself and your own inability to act. So just go do the thing and it'll work. That's what I turn.
And the kind of the same question from a different angle. If that year ago Sam was thinking about working with someone, you know, like me and Joe, for example. Well, let's say if they were thinking of working with me and Joe, for example, what would you tell them? Good idea, bad idea?
Definitely a good idea. Yeah, definitely. I think he'd be very reluctant. I think the reason that this naturally came about so well is because it started off just working with Seth, who had been a friend for so long that it just felt, it didn't feel like someone in your DMs trying to be like, yo, we can 10x your thing, your fucking income or whatever. So it felt like a very authentic partnership, I guess. And then Joe very easily integrating into that. So I think the biggest thing for me, if it was you guys approach me right now, would be like, who are these guys in a way? But I know you so well, and I think your audiences do as well, because of the way you portray yourself, that you'd be very easy to come to and work with. So I tell him definitely do it.
Nice. Good to hear. Joe, you have any other questions? Because I feel like I'm gonna change the direction a little bit if unless you do.
No, that was it. Those two were my next questions, almost kind of to grab those two understandings. But I do not have anything else on the list.
Cool. I've got one which just came to mind, and I've got a few which I'm going to move forward with in a second. But first of all, what does one of one mean to you?
One of one means, at its core, just being yourself and allowing other people to see that version of you so they can connect with you, understand you, and like you. Because I mean, from a business standpoint, people buy from people they like, and they can only like you if they know you, and they can only know you if you are you. And that's what it always is being you. There's only one of you. You will be the best at that. No one can compete with being you. So you might as well lean into those unique assets that you have, which is what you're interested in, how you just naturally are on camera, and feeling just comfortable doing that. And the right people will gravitate towards you. If you're portraying someone you're not, then you'll attract people that resonate with that person that you're portraying, and that's going to get very tiring very quickly if you're not being you. So I think it's the fastest and easiest way to attract the right people and let you love what you do while you're doing it.
Good answer. I just love fastest and easiest way to attract the right people because you are you.
Yeah.
That's unreal. So based on that, do you feel you have a one of one personal brand? One of one creator.
Yeah, I feel like I do, because I live, breathe, and love editing and CapCut. I teach that. I love teaching that. I think I talk very naturally to the camera. Even the skits I do and all the kind of different pieces of content. The reason I feel like it's one of one is because it's just what I want to make, so I make it. There's no thought process of anything. It's just, this is how I am, so this is how I'm gonna be. This is what I want to make today. And even if that's more like a business kind of like make money oriented reel to promote something, it still just feels like me, because the product that I'm promoting is what I love and is what I needed, and will help people in the way that it would have helped my younger self. So even selling doesn't feel like something that negates that uniqueness and that one of one kind of angle of my brand. So it all feels very aligned to me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. You answered my follow-up question there as well. I feel, which is like I was going to ask then, like, do you feel like you have a one of one business as well? And you basically just told me yes, which is the perfect answer, because I would 100% agree as well. But I kind of wanted to ask those questions to see what it felt like to run a one of one business. Like what connecting the business and the content. What does it feel like to run a one of one brand?
It just feels like I just living the dream life. I can't lie. It's like everything's aligned in the sense that I do what I want when I want. I live how I want, and although I'm not making crazy amounts of money, that's not as important to me, I don't think, because I do exactly what I want, and I know I'll continue to grow and scale this, and I feel like I can live with purpose day to day whilst doing the things I love. that's kind of what's most important to me. I think for most people that are kind of buying into like this vision is living the life you want to live and going all in on being. It's about time you went all in on being yourself. Was that it?
Yeah, that's that is the one. Is that it? Is that the lines? Is that the right script?
Yeah, did I say it right? Yeah.
No, that was that. Yeah, that's unreal. That's so good.
Nice.
Okay, I have a few questions about the future and where I want to take it. But as you're speaking, I had one thing come to mind, which I want to ask you because I think if there's people watching this now who are in a similar position to you, they'll be struggling with this one thing, and it's pricing. How have you, mindset changed around setting prices, charging your worth, getting paid more for what you do? I just want to drop a little bit of value for people who are watching this now.
That has helped me so much because you will both know, especially Seth, having worked with me early on, how little confidence I kind of had in myself and to price high. And even just Seth being just the way you're talking, be like, oh, just slowly integrating this mindset that this is what I'm worth. And I have no kind of problems in saying that and charging that. I think the demographic of my audience definitely gives me this sort of perception that I should be charging a lot lower. And then I realize what my worth is. And this is both for my own products and stuff I'm building, but also I come to you guys when like I've got a brand deal and you really give me that reassurance that this is what I'm worth. And that will continue to increase the more I grow. I mean, to give some context, when I first got into the space as a video editor, I was on $20 a video, and that was taking me like hours and hours and hours. And it's crazy to look back on. Yeah. So that's something I definitely had to overcome, and you've helped me a lot with that, to be fair.
Yeah, no, that's so good. I mean, I see so many creators who are just so valuable to the world, but have no idea because they don't see it. Because, as you said, you just do what you love. You don't really expect to be paid from it, and when those payments start coming in, you kind of just are grateful that they are, and you stop looking at how much you actually are worth getting it. So, I asked that question, and I'm glad it came to my mind because for me, that's one of the coolest things that I've seen change. It's just how much you're valuing yourself now. So I'm glad you can kind of drop that one out for people who are watching this as well. But the final questions I want to ask this is, where are we taking this now? What's going to happen over the next year? What's this vision with the marketplace?
Can I pause for 1 second and say, I'm so cold and I want to put on my dressing gown.
Yes,
I'm borderline shivering.
gown.
I'm sorry. I had a cold shower and I haven't warmed up, so.
The dressing gown's making an appearance. I'm so glad. Can we get the hood up as well?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
Something like. Alright, that's better. So the future is looking like, so what we're building right now is we're building a marketplace for CapCut templates, basically. So essentially leveling the playing. This feels stupid to be fair. All right. Essentially leveling the playing field for anyone with a phone, being able to edit at a high level, and we're kind of making this like a real marketplace where you can see each thing you're buying. It's gonna be super cool. I'm really excited about it. So I really want to go in on that, as well as brand deals and as well as growing my brand and just keep everything running. We've got systems in place and building like the greatest product for CapCut creators. If I was speaking to me in a year's time,
Yeah, what would you want to say?
Congrats on 1 million followers and congrats on all the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I haven't got any further questions. I really enjoyed this, I can't lie.
Me too. It's good.
Nice. Beautiful. Well, thank you, Sam. Look forward to another year.